Hi everyone! To celebrate World Card Making Day in 2025, which falls on the 4th of October this year, we have brought you some amazing crafty marathon. Hosting this collaboration is Monika from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and you can see the schedule on my screen now. This is what she'd worked out for us, so you can see that leading up to World Card Making Day for 4 days, we will be posting 4 videos. Monika from Crafting with Quilling Lady, Monika Paper Mona, Marta from Drop of Sunshine, and myself. We will be coming in at different times of the day, so it's not too overwhelming for you. You can watch each video at an ease, at your own convenience, before moving on to the next one an hour later. To mark the very special occasion of celebrating all the card makers of the world, we have brought you some freebies too. We have designed our own autumn-themed mini kits, which we can download completely for free. We will be releasing a kit each day by a different designer, and that is the kit that all 4 of us will be using that day to create something beautiful. So this is very exciting, and you can join in too. Just use the hashtag, as you can see it on my screen, hashtag World Card Making Day 2025, and you're sharing your makes on your social media, so we will be able to see what you have made. And once you've finished watching my video, make sure you go over to the other ladies' channels, all linked in the description box below, and check out what way they used the same freebies I have used in my video. I cannot wait to see what everyone else has come up with. And now let's jump into today's tutorial. So on the first day of this collaboration, we have designs by Monika, Crafting with Quilling Lady. Stunning, gorgeous ones. And as I mentioned, you can download these, and you're very welcome to download these completely for free and use in your crafting. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that gorgeous background paper. It is so gorgeous with all that gold leaf and splatter detail against the dark brown. It is really stunning. And then we have a lot of elements to cut out and use on our projects. Now, just ignore the border, guys, because it is just my printer. I can't print without a border. I printed these full size, so that's why the bottom of it is missing. But what I've done, I already went ahead and printed these out a few times and cut them out to use on my makes. Absolutely stunning. There's so many in there, quite a few cards worth of stuff. And I also have printed out a few of these, so I will be holding these in one folder. I'm going to show you what we are going to make today. So to make my card, I do need 3 pieces of white card, one of them measuring 5 by 7 inches, and I'm not going to do anything to that, and the other 2 measure 7 by 5.5 inches. On the 5.5 inch side, I am scoring down at 2.5 and at 5 inches, and then I turn it around, and on the 2.5 inches I score it down one more time. I'm going to do exactly the same to this one, 2.5 and 5, and again at 2.5. So I'm going to fold and burnish them to get this shape. To do that, I'm going to fold and burnish in one direction in that middle score line, or the 2.5 inch score line, and this one I'm going to fold the opposite direction, burnish again. So I have 2 of these. I'm going to take the 1/2 inch of this tab, I'm going to add some glue to that, and I'm going to glue this behind the 5 by 7 inch piece. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. And now I have a lovely double gatefold card. Okay, so first up, I'm going to decorate these 4 panels, and I have already prepared my panels for those, and I have this lovely gold pearlescent. It's card, but it's very lightweight, so I want to say it's about 120 GSM. It's more like a paper, but I think it will work very well for the mat. I did want to use mirror card first, but then I thought that this went much better with my design. It's like pearlescent, lovely shine to it, so this is what I've decided to use. And I have 4 pieces of these, where the gold mat measures 2.25 by 6 3/4, and then 2 by 6.5 for the gorgeous pattern paper. So I have prepared the 4 and I'm just going to glue them in there and in there. Now for this middle section I have a gold pearlescent measuring 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then the white card measuring 4.5 by 6.5, which I'm also going to glue down. Now I do have a bit of a gap in there. I didn't intend for that, but I suppose if I had glued the tabs on the inside rather than on the back of this, that gap would not be there. But it is not going to bother me because I am going to cover most of this up anyway, so it is not going to show much behind it. I do have a piece of white card measuring 3.5 by 5.5, the gold one 3 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then the same white again 3 by 5. I'm going to stack these up on top of each other. And now I'm going to glue this onto the 1/2 of this, so when I open it up, it will open up like this. So I'm going to try to center it as much as I can in here. I'm going to turn it over, grab a pencil, and just draw a very faint line. So now I know to add my glue only up to that pencil line. And now to glue this, to make sure that I'm gluing it onto the right panel, I open this up but fold it over, okay, because it's the outside panel that I want to glue this to. So it's folded over. I'm going to flip it upside down and I'm going to butt it up against that pencil line that I drew, making sure that I have equal overhang on the top and the bottom, just like so. And I want to make sure that it's straight, and it's not. Oh dear, okay, and there we go. Now I'm just making sure that glue sets and is evenly spread out, and now I have my card base ready. How fun is this? A lovely gatefold card with a front panel added. Now I am going to decorate this panel and also a little bit on the inside. And I think I'm going to start on the inside because I want to make sure that I'm not gonna come below and above that rectangle in here. So I don't want it to show in that little gap that I've created. So to do that, I have this gorgeous wreath cut out. And I'm going to add it in there, and that looks good. And I also am going to add my sentiment inside, and I picked out the one that says sending warm hugs, and this is again from Monika's collection. So if I glue them in there, I think I should be okay. Nothing will show. Perfect. So I'm going to glue these down just flat. I don't want to have any dimension on the inside there. So that's the inside decorated, and now I'm going to add some decorations to here. And oh my goodness, I picked out this lovely teacup with the flowers in it, and of course I added sparkle. Can you pick up? All those flowers have some sparkle to them. To do that, I used dry clear glue from a fine tip glue bottle, and I use my Crystalina Sparklicious glitter, which you've seen me use so many times before. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to add it in there. And then, let me see. I have a pumpkin, also glittered up. So gorgeous. There's a bit that still is white, but that will all dry back clear, and I will show you some footage once that happens. And then I have some coffee beans. I didn't add glitter to these. I'm just going to scatter them on the bottom in there. I do have these leaves though, and these are sparkled up. How stunning is it? I really love that subtle glitter in there. It's really, really pretty. So I am going to try to arrange these in here. I think I'm going to add my teacup just flat, and then I will add some dimension behind the pumpkin and some of the leaves maybe. No, I changed my mind. I think I'm going to pop this on foam pads. Yeah, I will. It's okay to change your mind, isn't it? Alright, so this is my card finished. All I've decided to add is some of these orange rhinestones in each corner, adding just a little bit of an extra bling. Look at all that sparkle. So stunning. And I'm going to show you some close-ups the next day at proper daylight when everything is nice and set. And here is the card in its true beauty, lovely sparkle. How stunning is this? Monika has designed a truly beautiful collection, guys. Go and download it now because you will want to use this. I have left the link to these files in the description box below, as well as the link to all the other ladies' YouTube channels. Make sure go check out what way they use these gorgeous, stunning digital files. I cannot wait to see everyone's mix, honestly. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channels, make sure you do so and hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified when we upload our next videos tomorrow. Make sure to leave us a comment to share your thoughts on these digital files and on the cards that we create. We would love to read your thoughts on these. So thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and I will see you back soon. Until then, bye!